Welcome friends, welcome back to another video. Today is a full review. This is Meliora by Parfums de Mali. It's aimed more towards women and it does smell very feminine. But it's quite nice. I think it smells quite pretty for a woman. It's definitely feminine. There's not many men that would find this masculine, so to speak. It's an obviously a women's perfume when you smell it. I know people say that it doesn't matter what a fragrance is and if you like it then wear it, and I completely agree. But to the general public this would be considered feminine to 98% of the population. When you first spray this one you get a mix of berries. It's quite fruity. There's like red currant and black currant listed, and in general it's sweet, it's fruity, it's very pretty, it's a little bit juicy, and it's mixed with florals. The main florals are lily of the valley and a little bit of rose, and you get that combining with these kind of fruity currant, fruity sweetness that's very nice. So it's a fruity floral. As it starts to dry down, that fruitiness kind of tones down a little bit and you get more of the lily of the valley. So it becomes quite floral in the heart, losing that kind of overdose of fruity, kind of juicy sweetness of the berries, more into the lily of the valley, a little bit of the rose, but really lily is coming the strongest. On my skin it turns a little bit what I would say creamy or lotion like. So I can imagine when I smell this kind of maybe like a scented moisturizer or a scented lotion, or even like a floral shampoo. It has a thick creamy kind of texture to it when you smell it, which smells very clean. It smells like you've just had a bath or a shower and you know you're all sparkly clean basically. It's got that kind of just had a wash kind of smell, but that kind of creamy lotion where you look after your skin. So that's kind of how it smells as it's drying down into the mid. Into the dry down it gets a little bit what I would say a little bit more musky. It's like a musky kind of vanillic kind of overtone in the dry down, still with the floral part, but more of a musky, vanilla-y kind of dry down with that lily of the valley. The fruitiness never really fully goes away. It's quite strong in the opening. That's like a blast of like yummy kind of sweet juicy fruits, but it never fully disappears. You can smell in the dry down this musky vanillic lily of the valley floral thing with a hint of that fruity sweetness still in the background somewhere. So it never fully goes away. It always remains a little bit sweet and a little bit fruity. It just gets kind of more creamy and more floral and then more musky and vanillic as it dries down, always having an underlining slight fruitiness. I thought it was very pretty, very feminine. I think quite versatile. I think you could wear it basically all year round, summer, spring, autumn and winter. I think it's probably, you might not want to wear it to work, but it would be a good dressed up fragrance, or going to a wedding or a date, or just casual everyday fragrance. I'm not sure, like I say, it would be one that you would want to wear to work, but for other occasions I think fairly versatile. But definitely on the feminine side. In terms of performance for this one, it was pretty good. I could easily smell it around me for a couple of hours. Leaves quite a nice sillage. The projection isn't hugely strong, but it does leave sillage. When you're walking around a room it does leave a trail and it floats around in the air and people do pick it up on you, and so yeah, it's something that people around you will notice. So the performance not bad, with a longevity of about 8 hours on my skin, so a full day. So performance is very good. The scent itself I think is nicely blended. It's not hugely complex, it's not hugely original. It is another mass appealing, likable, fruity floral fragrance. There's a lot of them in the world. but it's nice. If you like fruity florals, it might be one you want to check out. I would enjoy smelling that on a girl, but like I say, there is a ton of fruity florals that go in similar directions, and it's personal preference as to kind of which one really homes in on your taste specifically. I'm not that picky with women's fragrances. I tend to like quite a larger number than I do with the male fragrances, so I'm kind of easily pleased when it comes to women's perfumes. For a woman's perfume, I think it's great. It smells really good. I wouldn't really recommend it for a man. It does smell very feminine, but it's very pretty, and there's not much more else I can say. It's a good fruity floral with good longevity. That's it. It's a little bit more in the designer kind of realm. It doesn't strike me as massively huge in the quality kind of department. You are paying a big chunk for a nice pretty bottle. It's like it's a good quality designer smell in my opinion. But you know, it's nice, comes in a pretty bottle. Check it out if you want to. That's my review of Meliora Parfums de Mali. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again next time with another one. Take care everyone. Bye.